Police security, a factor in SEA Games excellence. Police on the hunt for 6 suspects after masked men robbed Goldsmith at Rawang Mall. Good afternoon and Salam Idul Adha to all our Muslim viewers, and a very good afternoon. This is News on 2 with me, AMIN Carlos. The government has commended that 25,000-strong police force in maintaining peace and order at the recently concluded 29th SEA Games. Deputy Prime Minister Dato Sri Ahmad Zahid Hamidi lauded their commitment and services during the biennial games, which ended without any untoward incidents.
Kita tahu bahawa ancaman pihak militan dan penganas-penganas mungkin berlaku dan kita telah menghidu bau ini. Tetapi oleh kerana kita telah mengadakan tabletop exercise sebelum SEA Games berkenaan di beberapa lokasi yang tertentu.
Dato Sri Dr. Ahmad Zahid was speaking at the get-together event with police personnel and their families at General Operation Force North Brigade, Ulu Kinta, yesterday. The Deputy Premier said although the police force was not directly involved in the contribution of the medals, the tight security at the locations enabled Malaysian athletes to grab 145 gold medals without any problems.
The Department of Civil Aviation, DCA, has advised the public against speculating on the death of the Malaysian consul to Madagascar, Zahid Hussein Ali Reza, who was involved in locating debris from flight MH370. And DCA Director General Dato Sri Asharuddin Abdul Rahman, in a statement, said the matter was still being investigated by the relevant authorities. And Dato Sri Asharuddin's statement came after a report by Australian daily Perth Now, which quoted American wreck hunter Blaine Gibson as claiming that Hussein Ali, who was responsible to hand over the debris from MH370 to the Malaysian government, was assassinated on August 24th. While he also claimed that Hussein Ali was due to deliver new debris of the plane to Malaysia when he was allegedly assassinated. And in a statement on August 30th, Wisma Putra had also acknowledged Hussein Ali's death. Well, Hussein Ali was first appointed as Malaysia's honorary consul in Madagascar in December 2013 for a 3-year term. And the Malaysian government had renewed his contract for the post for another 3 years until December 2019. Well, no Malaysian has been affected by the floods currently ravaging South Asia. And in a statement released yesterday, Wisma Putra said the ministry will continue to monitor the situation through Malaysia's missions in Dhaka, New Delhi and Kathmandu. And the Malaysian government has expressed its deepest condolences and sympathies to the government and the people of Bangladesh, India and Nepal, especially to the families affected by the severe floods caused by recent monsoon rains. Now, so far, 1,200 people have been reported killed and millions more left homeless following the region's worst monsoon disaster in recent years. And for India's financial capital and other South Asian cities and farmlands, floods are regular, cataclysmic occurrences, and also made worse by breakneck urban development and population booms, which will only become more challenging as climate change increases disaster risk. Well, a gang of masked men staged a daring heist on a goldsmith at a mall in Rawang yesterday in the full view of shoppers. And in a video of the incident uploaded on Facebook by a shopper, 4 masked men wearing helmets were seen inside the outlet. And one of them was seen smashing the display cases using a hammer, while the others scooping up the jewelry with their hands. Another robber was seen holding what is believed to be a gun, and a security guard who looked stunned was seen outside the shop, and the voice of a woman was heard pleading for someone to call the police. And Gombak OCPD ACP Ali Ahmad said 2 customers and 4 sales assistants were inside the shop when the robbery took place, and adding that the loot was taken away, which has yet to be valued. One of the robbers shot at the ceiling, but unfortunately, and most likely fortunately, no one was injured, and the police are now looking for a total of 6 suspects. Well, a day after dethroning 2016 champion and world number 4 Laura Massaro, New Zealand's Joelle King has continued to carve an impressive path through the $100,000 China Open squash tournament in Shanghai.
The 28-year-old scored a first-ever victory over 8-time world champion Dato Nicol David, defeating the Penangite 3-2 to reach the semi-finals of the PSA M100 tournament. The unseeded king, who had lost to former world number 1 Nicol in all 10 of their past encounters stretching back to 2010, showed impressive resilience as she twice came from behind to out-muscle Nicol in a quality 66-minute affair, 8-11, 11-8, 4-11, 11-7, 11-5.
And that concludes this afternoon's edition of News on 2. Our top story: police security a factor in SEA Games excellence. Well, News on 2 will be back with more updates at 7 this evening. I'm AMIN Carlos. Thanks for watching and good afternoon.